Hello and welcome. Shout out to Fight Club YouTuber. I'm using his idea on the toothpaste tube clip, and I'm doing he did his tutorial in SolidWorks. I'm gonna be working in Onshape to do this one. I thought it was a great idea. I'm doing it for my freshman class CAD CAM. So first things first is I'm going to make sure that the units I'm using are in millimeters. So go down here and workspace units, and they indeed are in millimeters. So I can continue from here, and I'm going to first start with a rectangle on the top plane. So I'm going to go to my sketch. And I'm going to click on, I can click on the top plane here or right over here. And then to get normal to that plane, so I'm looking right at it, hit the N key. And now from here, I'm going to click on center point rectangle, get the origin, so that box around the origin, click, and then make my rectangle. I'm going to dimension this out, so D is the hotkey for my dimension. Click up top, and that's 70. And then the side, or the width, is going to be 30. And now I'm going to continue and make another center point rectangle. This is where the tube is going to fit through, right here. And D for the hotkey on that one. 65 he used, and the width is so what happened there was it happened to click on the plane. So what you can do is get rid of the planes, and that's the P key, hotkey P, if you're not using them at this juncture. So that gets rid of them so that you're not they're not in the way. And then you can just hit the P key to get them back again. Alright, so dimension the side, and that's going to be 1.5. Now from here, I'm going to extrude out that cube, and notice how that little insert is in there, so that's cool. And I'm going to extrude it out by 7 millimeters to make it a three-dimensional part. And that is very cool. So from here, I'm gonna make it look a little bit more stylish and just a little bit more functional. So to do that, I'm gonna cut some things out of this box. So sketch, click on the top here, and now I can start using some arcs. And so a conic arc, it's gonna you'll have the directions actually right there to the right. So click to indicate the start point, end point, and then the control point. Tangent arc, 3-point arc. There's all sorts of different arcs. So and it usually goes with the start, end, and then the radius. So we're going to use the 3-point arc, and we're going to click on the start point, the end point, and then kind of as far up as we want to go. And that'll be good right there. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. So I'm going to have a start point and end point, and then I'll bend this down like so, and then again start point, end point. And then the nice thing, maybe not on arcs, so get it to be about where this is. And then what you can do is put a constraint, so equal, and I'm just going to click on this arc, and then I'm going to click on that arc. And now they're equal to each other, so now I know they're good. So from here, I'm going to click on extrude and remove, And I'm going to click on, I'm going to click on all the areas that I want to cut out. And from here, right? So let me just do that again. So I'm in my sketch, and then I'm going to click on extrude, and I'm going to click remove. I'm not going to faces of sketch 2. I'm just going to get rid of that because I didn't close it in. So, but I can select the regions. So I can select all these regions to cut out and check it off. So now looking at it, maybe I want to tweak it a little bit more so that it's not as sharp. So you can just go back, double click into sketch 2, and you can tweak your arcs so that maybe you want them a little bit shallower, not as large. And same thing here, maybe you want this to be a little bit little up more. Again, it's up to you what you want to kind of do with it. And that looks a little better to me, so I'm going to keep it like that. And feel free to play around with it. So the next thing we're going to do is add a chamfer. So we're going to add a chamfer to the slot here. And that button is right next to the fillet. So the fillet, and then there's a chamfer. So click on the chamfer. And then entities to chamfer, we're going to click on this side and on this side. And those were a distance and an angle. It was a 45-degree angle, and the distance was 5 millimeters actually, what it defaulted to. So then we're going to just check it off. And so that looks good so far. And from here, I believe he added some more curves to it, so we're going to add some fillets, and the fillets were at 2 millimeters. And then we're just going to go around and click on all the edges here to get a nice rounded rendition of this toothpaste tube clip. So now from here, so as you can imagine, right, the toothpaste, you'll feed it in through here, and you'll be able to slide on down and consistently have a nice tube of toothpaste. They're actually making sour creams like this too, so maybe I'll end up making a bigger one for my sour cream. So yeah, that's it. Thanks again to this guy, Fight Club. He has some really cool stuff if you're into droning. So check him out. He has a lot of cool videos. And all right. Good luck, and I'll be printing out the ones for my class. So if you're not in my class, sorry, I'm not going to be printing them out. But, all right, best of luck to you all.